So I've been cleaning up, trying to find some things, and I came across something very interesting. I did buy this not too long ago for $5.99. I think I bought it at Burlington Outlet, or what do they call it nowadays? It's an Indiana Jones. It's not quite 3 3/4. I think it's more of a 3-inch scale, more like what you would imagine an Imaginext figure if it went on a diet. I think I have a similar one of these. It didn't come with a horse. Now, this is my horse that I've had since I was a child. It came with some kind of Cowboys series back in the late 70s. I can't believe it's still in good condition because those legs, usually if you ever find one of these on eBay, their legs are broken off, and I'm pretty sure one of these is really loose. But it's made by Empire Toys. 1978 Carolina Enterprises Incorporated, made in Hong Kong. So Carolina is where I live. I live in the Carolinas. And I always thought, is this from, where I live? Is this like right around the corner? Somebody made this? I always thought about that. For what you got, it was absolutely amazing. The articulation is great, and it's withstood almost 50 years of being in my possession. I think it came with, and it's also got the little things for his feet, which I don't think I ever used them. They were just kind of weird looking to me. I don't remember what happened to the cowboy. He probably did lose his legs over time. And I had a stagecoach, and he was supposed to be one of the horses drawing it, or there's only a horse that drew it. It wasn't a stagecoach. It was like a traveling, just like it sells pots and pans. I remember it had pots and pans on it. Panhandler, I don't remember what it was exactly. And here is my not so old, but it came out whenever the Crystal Skull came out, so I was trying to really push it. They were really redoing these, and they're making them with modern articulation, and I really like it. This is my version of Indiana Jones. Now, I didn't have the original Indiana Jones when I was a kid. You only have so much money, so are you going to get this really dull-looking guy? Or are you going to get something more creative and colorful, which, like this? Which one are you going to get? This. That's just the way my brains thought back then, because colorful is cool. That's why they made G.I. Joes with neon colors. It's not like they're camouflaged, unless they're camouflaged in some crazy place. So he does have a hat that's permanently on his head. He's got left and right looking movement. He's got a ball joint there, but you gotta be careful because I've actually had one break off. I think it was his son that had in the movie Crystal Skull. I think his head broke off. He's got great armpit action. His arm goes around 360 degrees. He's got rotation at the elbow. He also, if you can get him to do it, bends 90 degrees at the elbow. And I think, yes, he has wrist articulation. He's got a swivel at his waist. He's got his gun right here, which I'm not taking out. It's just too hard to get in there. He does have a T-crotch, unfortunately, but he's in a striding position, so I'm going to try to see if I can get him on the horse. I don't think I've ever really done this, but I'm going to try to mimic that. Let me get the knees bend at 90 degrees, and he does have foot articulation for whatever reason that is. He does have the holes in the bottom, which look like your old Star Wars holes with little hexagons. All right, let's see if I can try to get him in position with his... Yeah, I don't know if it's going to work because he's got that T-crotch, which does not allow him to get him wide enough. But it is in the same scale, because I can tell you right now, I remember having this, and this fit in with the Star Wars figures and everything else, because he was, bringing stuff to the Wild Wild West of the Star Wars. I definitely remember I had him sitting out. He was hitched up outside the Creature Cantina quite a few times. So here is my Indiana Jones and my horse that kind of mimics this. All right, so let's look at Indiana Jones. He is 2.6 inches or 6.6 centimeters actual size. All right, that means there's a whole lot of air inside of this box. And what I can remember from the last time I bought one of these, it may have been this one, but I don't remember having a horse from it. But it was very, I don't know, I need to find a catalog of how many different figures they made of this. I've only gotten one other one, and I paid a lot more for it. I think I paid like $12 for it. It may have came with like a big spider or something. I can't, oh, you know what? I think it came with a ball now, think about it. Because I do vaguely remember the ball now, think about it. Yeah, mine did not have a tie on. I don't remember a tie on him. Okay, this is the first time taking it out of the box. I've had it. I just never got around to opening it. Because I kept wondering, do I already have this one? Do I already have this one? No. I think now thinking about it, I did get the one with the boulder. Or maybe I'm completely making it up. I don't know. Okay, so there's a whole lot of air in this box. It comes with an envelope. It's got your secret mission in it. So be careful, it'll explode in just a few minutes. Here's the message. Oh wait, that's Inspector Gadget. So some of this stuff, oh, here we go. So some of this stuff definitely reminds me of the other figure I have. All right, for this particular figure, it's quite a bit smaller. He's like Indiana Jones, and this is the son of Indiana Jones instead of that. I can't remember the guy's name, Shia LaBeouf. He was also in Transformers, I think. All right, so we got articulation in the head. I guess it's on a ball joint because it can do this. He's got great armpit action. And of course, he can go 360 degrees around. He's got wrist articulation, but nothing at the elbow. His legs are independent of each other, but they can sit down all the way. He has no knee articulation or foot articulation. So you got bare bones articulation. Here's his horse, who obviously is a lot skinnier than this horse. So that's a good thing. So you can mount him. He's also got the hands that you can grip onto the lasso, which is oddly enough very, very squared. There's some things that he comes with. He comes with the chalice, so don't choose poorly. He comes with a side battle. Oh my gosh, it's like the same thing. So he's got the, I don't know how you get this over his head and his arm. I could try. There we go. So he's got his purse. Evidently, he's got a backpack that you can put snakes in. No, I guess he doesn't want to take a snake with him. I guess the chalice will go in there. This strap goes over it, so I don't know which is better, like that. So you can put it on his back, like the backpack, or... Okay, there we go. That's what I was thinking. I was like, it seems like it would be better to put it on here. Okay. So we see in the picture, he's got the whip, and the horse has some articulation. Let's look at that articulation. It reminds me of those figures from Playmobil. Like when I was a kid, my cousins, I think it was Jay, had a bunch of Playmobils, and I thought they were okay. They were just kind of, at that time, I just thought they were kind of bland and boring. But they did have some pretty cool play sets, and then they got much better after that. And now I have Playmobil play sets because they're so cool. So the articulation's okay. It does what it needs to do. All right, can he sit his leg in there with that, or do I have to put it on afterwards? No, he goes right in there. Cool. All right, he can put his whip in his hand. So I noticed he doesn't come with a gun like the original one does. This one does. And I think they're really moving away from having weapons like guns. But would you really want your kid to be playing with a whip? I mean, which one's more likely? I mean, he can make a whip out of something like a towel. Trust me, been there. And he also put a snake in his other hand in case he's going to one of those churches where they handle snakes. I've never been to one of those churches, but if I did, I'd be probably running out of the room because I'm not handling snakes. I mean, well, let me put it this way. I'm not handling a poisonous snake. I'm about to say, it's like, wait a minute. I definitely like snakes. I don't like poisonous snakes. I was talking to my neighbor today about that. She was talking about, yeah, it's getting out of that time. We have all the poisonous. She said down here on the coast, they said that there's more people that die from poisonous snake bites than anywhere else in North Carolina. I was like, North and South Carolina. And I was like, wow. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it because we got more poisonous snakes, it seems like. Either that or people are just running around half naked and not paying attention to what they're doing. All right. So there we go. We got that. And standing side by side, he is the same height on his horse as Indiana Jones is. So I guess he's technically a 3 3/4 inch figure. All right, let me know in the comments, which one would you rather have? Would you rather have Indy and a horse for him? Obviously, this is not going to be the horse for him. Or would you rather have this one? Just comment. I would like to know. Personally, I wish they had to give him a ball crotch so I could have put him on the horse. I'm trying to think, like, if I put his legs up, it's not a V crotch, so it won't spread apart even more. I can put him like this just to get away with it, but if I try to put the legs down, I think it's not going to work anymore. No, it's just not going to work. So, yeah, that's just not for him. All right, well, thanks for watching. And again, let me know if you have any comments, questions. I would love to hear from you guys in the chat or in the text down below. And I know a lot of people hated these. I heard a lot of negative comments about these when they came out. And I'm like, well, if you don't like it, don't get it. Vote with your dollars. And evidently, it didn't go over well anyway. I don't know if that's because of the change in sudden scale change. I personally am okay with this. It actually works really well with a lot of Imaginext playsets. You know, that's what I need to do. I got Imaginext playset since it's beautiful. Maybe tomorrow, but I can definitely pull those out and put these figures in it. So tune in next time. Maybe I'll be putting out a video of that. And we'll have Snake Handler, hallelujah, Indiana Jones saying goodbye. Weep you later.